In the summer of 2023, the world watched as two nations reignited one of the most thrilling rivalries in space exploration, the race to the moon's enigmatic South Pole. On one side stood India, an emerging giant with a vision and determination shaped by past setbacks. On the other, Russia, a former titan of lunar exploration, eager to prove its enduring prowess after a long hiatus. The stakes were high, the technology cutting edge, and the destination, where sunlight barely grazes deep craters and water ice may lie hidden, was more alluring than ever. To decode this problem, watch until the end. A surprise awaits you. Subscribe to the channel now so you don't miss out on valuable knowledge, and join me on the journey of independent scientists. Let's dive into what made one mission soar and the other stumble, and explore the lessons that can inspire not just future space missions, but anyone striving to turn failure into triumph. To understand India's historic success with Chandrayaan-3, we first have to look back. India's space agency, ISRO, was no stranger to lunar ambition. In 2019, Chandrayaan-2 came heartbreakingly close to landing near the moon's South Pole, only to falter due to a software glitch in the final moments. The loss was painful and public, but instead of retreating, ISRO took the hard road. They dissected the failure, scrutinizing data, running simulations, and challenging every assumption. Determined not to repeat the past, they built a new lander with a singular focus: resilience. This time, every detail was reconsidered. Chandrayaan-3 was designed with robust backup systems, capable of identifying and correcting errors mid-descent. Sensors were upgraded and the landing legs reinforced to withstand even a rough touchdown. ISRO's engineers left nothing to chance, subjecting the lander to thousands of tests under simulated lunar conditions. This relentless preparation paid off. On August 23, 2023, Chandrayaan-3's gentle landing marked India as only the fourth nation to achieve this feat, and the very first to touch down near the moon's South Pole. This wasn't just a technological victory. It was a triumph of perseverance, learning, and adaptation. India's scientists transformed a public setback into an opportunity for growth, proving that in science space, as in life, the path to greatness is often paved with lessons from failure. Meanwhile, the world's eyes turned to Russia, with a proud legacy that reached back to the very first lunar landers of the Soviet era. Russia's Lunar 25 mission was meant as a bold statement. After nearly 5 decades away, they were back in the lunar game. Expectations both soared, buoyed by memories of past glory. Lunar 25 was to be a symbol of rejuvenated ambition, a demonstration that Russia's expertise and ingenuity remained undimmed. But the moon is a harsh and unforgiving destination. On August 19, 2023, Lunar 25's journey came to a sudden and tragic end. During a critical maneuver to adjust its orbit in preparation for landing, a malfunction in the guidance system caused the engine to burn for longer than planned, 127 seconds instead of the intended 84. The spacecraft veered off course, ultimately crashing into the lunar surface. Investigations revealed a cascade of issues. At the heart was a failure in a key sensor responsible for measuring the craft's rotation, which led to the loss of control during the final moments. But deeper questions lingered. Had the long absence from lunar missions eroded Russia's practical expertise? Did the challenges of sourcing advanced components, made even harder by international sanction, force compromises in hardware quality? And in the race to land, before Chandrayaan-3, did schedule pressure override caution in crucial testing phases? Luna 25's loss was a sobering reminder. In space, even the smallest oversight can have catastrophic consequences. Technology must be reliable, but so must the processes that verify and validate it. Experience, painstaking diligence, and access to the best tools are not just assets, they are necessities. Yet neither mission was merely about national pride or technological supremacy. Both India and Russia targeted the moon's south pole for a compelling scientific reason: the promise of water ice. In the perpetual shadows of the polar craters, scientists believe ancient ice may be preserved, an invaluable resource for future explorers. Water can sustain life, provide oxygen, and even be split into hydrogen for rocket fuel, making it the cornerstone for any long-term presence on the moon or beyond. The contrasting fates of Chandrayaan-3 and Luna 25 offer powerful lessons for the future of space exploration and for anyone facing daunting challenges. First and foremost, failure is not the end. As Chandrayaan-3's story shows, the willingness to confront mistakes, to learn and adapt, is the foundation of eventual success. Second, meticulous preparation matters. In environments as unforgiving as the lunar surface, every detail counts. Thorough testing, redundancy, and careful engineering are what separates safe landings from disaster. Third, access to advanced technology and hands-on experience are irreplaceable. Space agencies must invest not just in hardware, but in the people, processes, and partnerships that keep knowledge fresh and innovation flowing. In Russia's case, the loss underscored how isolation and gaps in practical expertise can undermine even the most ambitious projects. Despite setbacks, the spirit of exploration endures. Russia, undeterred by Luna 25's demise, has already outlined plans for new missions: Luna 26, Luna 27, and Luna 28, each aiming to build on hard-won lessons and restore its lunar legacy. For India, Chandrayaan-3's success opens doors to international collaboration and more ambitious quests, perhaps even human missions to the moon's surface. The race for the moon's south pole is far from over. As nations learn from each other's triumphs and missteps, the future of lunar exploration will be safer, smarter, and more collaborative. The quest to unlock the moon's secrets and secure humanity's place among the stars remains one of our greatest adventures. So, what do these missions ultimately teach us? That the journey to the moon, like any bold endeavor, demands humility, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to improvement. It reminds us that the greatest discoveries are not just found in distant craters or hidden ice, but in the courage to try again, to learn, and to reach higher each time. If you've watched this far, congratulations. You are truly a passionate scientific explorer, always persisting and conquering every challenge. Let's subscribe to the channel so we can keep on discovering together. What do you think about these two contrasting lunar missions? Can Russia return stronger in the years ahead? The moon awaits, its mysteries still unresolved, and humanity's story on its surface is only just beginning. If you're inspired by the ingenuity, determination, and dreams behind these missions, stay curious and keep looking up, because the next chapter in lunar exploration may be just around the corner.